All right, we are live.
Cool. Hello, everyone. This is the second episode of Start of the Beginning. Ayla, please give us a reminder of what happened last time.
Oh boy, I'm in charge of the reminders for this one too, huh?
Yeah, for sure.
Let's see here. I guess we kind of just started off with everybody in their hometowns. Uh, believe that Midas and Rallian were in our hometown of Grog Oblan. Uh, kind of met outside of a local tavern, and we're about to either fight each other or just get into the fighting pits, just to kind of challenge each other to our regular everyday squabbles and figure out who's stronger. Um, we had, let's see, I'm gonna like totally mess up these things. So Grot and Six, they were in what was their hometown? Was that Neptumus?
And then thumbs in the mouth.
Yeah, and they decided to play in the magical river, and had some weird, funky stuff happen to them, but didn't really care. They just had fun. And then we had, let's see, BK, your character's name. Oops, wrong one. So many different windows here. Tapenade. Tapenade was in her hometown of way up north, if I remember. I can't remember the name of it.
Astro.
Yes. Just kind of helping out. There was like a lady there that was having some troubles. Like gave her some wisdom, and was kind of sticking to her very pious ways, being very humble. And then we had Harash, I think is how I pronounce it, who is a regular housewife, though has since become celebrity thanks to the wizard cart that she had won previously. You know, she wants absolutely nothing to do with this newfound fame. She just cannot escape from it. And as we were kind of doing our main thing, we all at the same time were summoned to come to
Odolph's Bay.
Odolph's Bay. Thank you. I kept wanting to say Portside, but that's not right. Um,
It technically is.
yeah, so we were summoned there to aid the place from being attacked by evil. Essentially, there was so much stuff going on; it was being just terrorized, and finding our own way to teleport ourselves there. Two of us being completely like hammered. Um, we made our way there to find the place just in a wreck. This giant creature was terrorizing everything, and Harash's wife, I don't think I have her name,
Yeah.
well, ran off to go fight this giant thing and kind of told us to help out the people that were around. The majority of us did stick around and try to help those that were under the rubble, while one of us kind of just ran and wanted to kill things. And having seen only the giant thing worthy enough to kill, just ran towards that. Um, through some very creative rescue attempts, they managed to save quite a few people, and then come to as quick as they could to the fight, to which we had destroyed this giant creature. And the aftermath was troublesome. Like I said, it was just in shambles, and we stuck around to help repair what was destroyed. Some of us even working through the evening through exhaustion to rebuild, comfort people, what have you. And we were asked to at least think about if we wanted to stick around and take on some like contract work, rebuilding, defending, what have you for the city. And that was pretty much where we left off, with those working through the night and some of us resting.
So, as you guys all congregate on the streets of Baldur's Bay, the desolation of the astral dreadnought still very obvious. There is a more organized kind of repair and rescue effort going on. There is the whole city has dropped whatever they should normally be doing and is helping those that have suffered. There is, I'm going to send you a link to the map, and there are various places where you can head. Here it is. Maps and monsters. So once it's loaded, you see that you guys are at the bottom of the map, and there is smoke billowing from fires that got out of hand. The rubble of the great tower that collapsed, crushing other buildings, is the most obvious route of destruction. There is other smaller areas which seem to have already been starting to be repaired in general, but there is a variety of dramas that are still going on in the city if you so wish to continue helping. You don't have to do. You can go back to whatever you were doing before. Totally up to you guys.
I will continue to help till I literally die of exhaustion.
Okay. Well,
To make sure all the people are safe and not hurt.
roll me a d8, please, Grot.
D8. Got a 3.
Okay. As you're looking around, you see that you guys are in just this corner over here. You hear like a yelp, and it's like happy noises and the sound of many feet skipping or running around the corner. And as you do so, you see a group of maybe 10 to 15 children and young adults that look completely unharmed, and standing amidst them is a beautiful Darian woman, and she looks to you and goes, "Does anyone need any healing? I've just healed this lot. I've got a bit more left in me until I need to rest." Not a talkative bunch then?
Oh, I'm quite alright.
Rallian stands up and just like does like one of those like stretching of her muscles, just like rotating her shoulders around. Nah, I'm good. I'm ready to take on anything.
I'm sure you are. I'm glad to see it. I need more people like you around. And what might your names be? I'm Morothai.
Oh, I'm Midas Thurkia.
Lovely to meet you, Midas.
And I am Tappinade.
Lovely to meet you too.
Rallian.
Hey. And how about you two? Well, I'm 6.
You, as per usual, I write my name in the ground, adding an extra T by accident and kind of scrubbing it out with the side of my hand.
Cool. Well, pleasure. So what brought you guys to the city?
We were called to assist with the defending against the attack.
Oh, but you're on alert. I see. I'm not quite that high up. I'm just well, yes, you may recognize me. And everyone to roll history checks, please.
Ooh.
12, 9, 14. So, what'd you get, Grot?
Grot rolled a nat 20. -1.
Okay, so Relian and Midas and Tapane, you recognize this woman's face, but like can't think of where. Maybe in the papers, maybe in the news. I'm not sure. But Grot, you instantly recognize this woman as she's a Void Pindarian that is kind of on the far left hand side of the kind of governing political views. She claims that she has seen visions within her dreams, and she's seen a dark, demon-haunted future. Yet, not many people still believe her wild stories. She's a prophetess whose gift is to see and yet not be heard, or so it would seem. She's a fairly well-known celebrity within the Pindarian society, declaring her visions publicly at large gatherings and events, and has been mocked by comedians quite considerably.
In kind of a realization of who this is, I kind of look at her wide-eyed, my jaw drops, and I just kind of stare.
I think Grot's starstruck with you. Never quite seen him like this. And Martha kind of goes, "Oh well, I have been, quite a public face sometimes. Anyway, I would love to hang out more and speak, but obviously there's a lot of work to be done. But are you staying anywhere in town?"
Haven't much thought of that yet.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't think we've got that far.
Or how many places might be left.
Oh, well, I've got a place that's a decapitated ogre, and you're more than welcome to. I know the owner. I'm sure that we can work out something.
I like the name already.
Yes, it's fairly new. They built a couple of weeks ago.
It's still standing?
So far, so good. It's there are others that are not, but yes, I've just come from there. Well, a couple of hours ago at least. But I'll let you get on. I'm going to take these lot to the shelter. Good luck.
You as well.
She blows a kiss to Grot.
I scratch the back of my neck, thinking there's a centipede on me.
There it is.
Such a
Push
charmer.
it back in. Very much so.
Cool. So if you guys look at the map and want to place your tokens, it says you are here. And feel free to roam about and ask me questions about what you see or what you want to particularly look for.
And so much to do, so little time.
So you see that there are buildings that are still fairly intact, like these ones here, this one here. And you can see there's some sort of chaos ensued over this part. This whole section here is where that tower has fallen down and smashed into things.
I'll go. I'd like to go towards where the tower fell down and see if there's any like maybe clear an area out. Start moving some of the
Cool.
rubble away.
Nice. Roll me a d8, please. What'd you get?
There we go. A 2.
Okay. So as you guys move down to here, you hear like smashing and going, that's mine, no, oh, get off it. And people are looting shops just here. It's like a baker's and grocer's all in one, and people are just taking the food and running out
How many
into
people?
the streets. About 15 or 20.
I'm just gonna like walk over there, not saying anything, and I want to get like, I want to like have my back as straight as possible, my arms crossed in front of me, and just like give an intimidating presence to get them all to shut up.
Could I assist that?
Tell me how you assist.
I walk up with them and just light up Eldritch blasts in my hands.
Yeah, in jokes, great. Oh, cool. Yeah, roll me intimidation with advantage.
It's gonna be great because I have 0.
This is amazing.
Same, I have +0.
That's a 10.
Oh, the first two that come out of the shop stop, look at you, look inside of the street, and then kind of hustle off in this direction down here.
I want to grab like 2 people.
Okay.
Like whoever's like trying to run away with something, I'm gonna like grab them by like the scruff of their necks, like one in each hand, and pick them up off the ground.
Roll me a athletics check.
That's a 23.
Yeah, that beats a 4. And the other one is this is nothing. Yeah, both fail. So you pick both of them up. There is a kind of young copper dragon, which has taken the form of a copper dragonborn, and then there is a young Pindarian female who clearly they were in there together. They're looking kind of shifty, like, put us down, put us down. What are you doing?
When you say young, are they like kid young or like?
They're like early 20s,
Okay, cool.
like that equivalent age in humans.
Gotcha. Okay, thank you.
200 in Pindarian.
Okay. Trying to disrupt the peace here, are we?
Trying to get some food and I don't know when you're going to get the shop's going to open again, so I must just get as much as I can now.
Well, certainly not going to open again with that kind of attitude. You see what's going on around here? You see all this chaos? You see all this? Maybe if you actually helped out, you wouldn't have to worry about looting or running into people like me.
Or B.
Roll me persuasion. And I'll say because Josk is... Well, not Josk. wrong name. I just saw the token. Because Midas is there. I think you do it with advantage.
All right. That's a 19.
Boom. Oh, they look at you and go, oh, put it back. What can we do to help?
I don't know. Maybe check on the people that maybe own this place. Maybe they could give some generous donations to those that have been hurt rather than just having it be stolen. You know, I'm sure there's more people besides you all that need food.
You can take some of that food to where they're treating the sick.
That's a better idea. Sorry. Yeah.
I'll set them down on the ground. I'll like pat both of their heads at the same time.
See that a few of the others that were walking out and watched that exchange have all kind of stopped in their tracks, like looked at each other and kind of feeling guilty. And there's like one kind of quite short Pindarian, well, short for their height, about 6-7 feet. Just looks around. You see them cloaked up, and they just run off with their arms bundled up. It's the only one that does after hearing that.
Can I throw a javelin at him?
Yeah, you can.
But I
Can
don't.
shoot these ready Eldritch blasts at them.
I want to like. I don't want to hit him. I want to try and like. I don't know, pin his cloak to like a wall or
Okay.
something.
Cool. Yeah, roll to hit. And you can do the Eldritch Blast too.
That's a
Okay.
13 to hit.
Okay. I'll say that hits. And you pin him, and his cloak catches, and he goes and pulls himself backwards with his arms filled with goods, just scatters in the air. Eldritch Blasts.
No, that'll be good enough. I was just
Okay.
gonna knock the food out of his hands, but hey, it worked.
Okay, cool. And you hear a slight cheer from back here, and this elderly Pindarian hunched over. Hold on! I was hoping someone would teach the young whippersnappers a lesson. Good on you. Good on you. Should pull together in times of difficulty. Not all things apart like you do. Yes. Lead by example is what I say.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. Great. You wouldn't happen to know who owns this place? Maybe we can help find him.
Oh, I think that's can't quite remember. So, I know there used to be someone by the name of Darsum. I think it's now the Kilriths. Yes, Mr. and Mrs. Kilrith.
Oh, fantastic. Thank you.
I think they normally live above it, but... And then she points above, and you see it's kind of caved in, and front of the shop is kind of open to the street.
Oh, I'll try to. You know, I'm gonna turn into a dragon, and then I'm just gonna kind of like fly up there and check on him.
Yeah. Oh, that's cool.
Just
And,
like carefully pull the rubble apart and.
You find a squished couple that were kind of cowering in what would be like an archway, and you see them all squished in the rubble as you pull parts of the large beams that had collapsed.
Oh, well. I found him, but it's too late.
Shame. How were the looters getting into the store? Was like the wall collapsed, or
Yeah, there was like a whole front wall that was just open. They were just pouring in. Then here, this kind of like hissing noise that seems to be coming from like over here, a real high pitched, like there's something coming out with pressure.
We should check on that, but be very careful.
careful's my middle name? As she just runs over there.
Insight check. Is it actually your middle name?
No, it's
Hold on.
not.
I only got 11.
I mean, all right.
Cool.
Yeah, my deception is a 2, so it's definitely not my middle name. I clearly do not care about danger.
As you move around, you see that there is a huge puddle of different liquids with smashed glass everywhere, and there is what looks like a gin still on its side with steam coming out of it in a high volume.
Could I attempt to move it? Like, grab it and move it?
Yeah.
Or can I tell, like, what it's, I'm guessing there's a heat source or something?
There is this piping that leads into the building, which is partially collapsed, but the part that's open, you see there's a load of piping and like a fireplace filled with coals, with one of the kind of metal doors that you close to keep the heat to make it go hotter. Birds.
Oh, okay. Does it go to, like, a lower floor?
No. It just seems to be spilling out of this floor. First floor.
Gotcha. Probably fine, right?
Maybe.
Proceed cautiously. Put your faith in the light.
What are you talking about? Oh, what light?
Just be careful.
Oh,
I'm gonna start looking for a literal light. Looks I don't-
only seeing steam over
it
here.
looks kind of dark.
And as you kind of are watching it, you notice that the puddle of liquid is moving closer and closer towards you.
I'll just step there.
Does it appear to have its own color, or
It is a mixture of different colors. It looks like about 100 potions have been smashed on the floor, and they're all mixing together.
I shrug and I take a step forward.
Should we take a sip of it?
Nah, I'm just gonna step in
Okay.
it.
Roll me a Constitution saving throw.
Or you'll be fine.
That's a 21.
Nice. Okay, roll me a D100.
I don't know what you guys are worried about. Everything's fine. Uh, 58.
Okay. Suddenly feel that these things protruding from your neck. You feel them and you realize that you've now got gills.
Hey guys.
Mechanically, you can
I got
breathe
gills.
underwater.
Can you breathe air now and water?
I take a deep breath.
Yeah.
I feel fine.
Huh. All right. Maybe we should bottle some of that up, yeah?
I don't have anything to bottle it with.
Nor do I.
I'm gonna yell into the steam or whatever. Hey, anybody in here? Anybody conscious?
You don't hear any reply. Don't see any body parts either.
Maybe nobody's home.
You said it's coming out of which building?
This one here. Yeah.
And then the fireplace over here.
Yeah. There's a bunch of piping that leads to the fireplace over here, but it looked like it would have gone around in this corner here, but it's going to spill out. Over there. This wall is destroyed.
I'll just give a deep sigh and tough it out. I'm gonna go through and try and get into the building.
Oh. Roll me a acrobatics or athletics check to kind of jump over the debris and stuff.
That's 16 athletics.
Nice. You kind of leap over the still and over the side, and you see a unconscious gnome laying there on the floor. His big white beard kind of caressed, and this black ichor that's on the floor around him.
I'm gonna pick him up, kind of put him over my shoulder, and take a look around to see if I can see anybody else.
There doesn't appear to be anyone else in the room.
And I'll try and go back out the way that I came.
Roll me another acrobatics or athletics, but this time with disadvantage due to the fact you're carrying. Oh, he's not that big. Just a straight roll.
That is a 14 athletics.
Okay. You kind of leap and splash down in a big puddle, and something kind of goes up onto your skin. You should roll me another con save.
That is a 13.
Okay, roll me a D100.
That is a 65.
Okay. So you take 7 points of acid damage, and your skin becomes bark-like. So wearing no armor, your natural AC is 13 plus Dex. You gain vulnerability against fire damage.
Okay.
So you guys kind of just see a radiant, almost look like rock, except with less arms.
Yeah, see, not so bad.
You don't look so good.
I feel fine.
All right.
Probably use a little bit of
Skin
moisturizer,
looks
but you know.
weird. Yeah. Hey, you found somebody. Good job.
I should probably check on this guy, and I'll lay him down on the ground somewhere far enough away from the
The puddle.
the puddle.
Okay.
Uh,
Cool. You see that he's got a large blunt force trauma to the head with a massive lump to the side of his right temple.
yeah, guys, I think he's dead.
Coughs a bit.
Yep, he's dead, all right. Well, you
Tappinade
tried.
will go. Tappinade will walk up and place her hand over the wound, and we'll go for level 1 cure wounds.
Okay. Roll the heal.
Eight.
Nice. See the kind of life stir in him again. Oh. I was trying to. What happened?
Long story, but look around you.
Oh, my life's work, the shop. Oh dear. Oh no.
Hey, at least you're still alive. That's the important part.
Yeah. Thank you. All my potions. I have to make more. Oh, find some. Oh dear.
I mean,
Let's go
they're
see
right
myself.
here.
What's that?
They're right here on the ground. All your potions.
Yes, thank you for that.
Yeah, no worries.
Not quite worth as much like that, but never mind. Only things. It's only things.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, if this place is completely wrecked, I mean, there's another shop without an owner.
That's true.
Oh, where's that?
You're a trustworthy person, right? She's gonna like lean down and look at him.
Yeah. Stand-up guy, me. Just an inventor. Potion maker.
Right. She's gonna point at the shop that people were just looting from.
Oh.
That place needs some help. I'm sure you can.
Yeah.
I'm sure you can come up with some stuff to get things moving again, and maybe help out the people of this town. Yeah.
Of course, of course.
Cool.
Also,
So,
don't go upstairs. The upstairs is a mess.
he looks at it, it's like, okay.
We'll see you later, helping the survivors then.
The hours pass on, guys averting crisis after mini crisis after large crisis, and the residents of the city are humble and really appreciative of assistance. You have a whole host of beautiful moments and sad moments as you find survivors and dead. Whilst you're doing so, Wrath seems to be getting a lot of media attention, and there's interviews being called for, and see her kind of smiling awkwardly and suddenly shepherded away, and you see a wizard unknown suddenly swoops in from nowhere. Like, don't worry, I've got a lot of practice with the public eye. The paparazzi follow me everywhere. They still don't know who I am though. Anyway, don't worry, I'll talk you through it. And she just goes, what? But one second, I want. And he kind of goes, no, don't worry, got it all under control. And just kind of ushers her off with the press following. Looks back at you, just like, help.
Oh, before you go though, my friend here and puts his arm around Rowlin. This is the one that dropped the giant. This is my buddy here.
Yes, hello, excellent. But they were not the champion of the. I mean, this is a story of how Housewife defeated the Astral Dreadnought. It's much more fetching than standard heroes. You know what I mean? It catches people's imagination more. About the story.
But he killed a giant.
Yeah. I mean, I'm
Classic
sure
story.
I mean, your name will be mentioned, for sure. I'm sure that's the case. Isn't that right, Harash? Nodding.
Nice. Gotcha, buddy.
Just another copper medal is all.
Rob,
Well.
what are you doing since up to now?
I am. I don't really. This. This was the tower. Or am I wrong?
Yeah. So all the way from like here across here. Are bits of it that are scattered. Obviously, when it falls and it broke. Like there's a big chunk of it there, a chunk of it over here, over here.
Okay. As they're kind of preoccupied over here, I'd still stick close, but I'd see what's going on in this little, or rather large, place.
There was a scattering of large pieces of rock from the crystal tower, and a meditation garden or kind of outdoor temple that seems to be pretty crushed by this. Roll me perception or investigation.
Definitely perception. 18. Come on, math. 25.
Okay, cool. You find this. First of all, you find a few pages, and you kind of follow them and find a book that is about a foot squared, and within it is a bunch of amazing pictures, hand drawn and shaded just with pencil, of the city and its residents, and it's an inscription on the inside that says, "To my darling Elderon, draw to your heart's content."
I will add the book to my chest collection,
Oh,
aka my backpack.
the day continues and you help shitloads more people. And would you like to go to the decapitated ogre, or would you like to stay at another inn within the city, or go home?
Good question.
I'm all for the decapitated ogre.
Yeah, same.
Sounds good.
Decapitated ogre it is.
What do you roll perception checks as you're walking through the streets?
Perception never fails me until I roll a net 1.
What the fuck?
These dice are goated.
Oh, I got a natural one.
Aww.
You're just wrapped up in thoughts of the last 24 hours.
Yep, just thinking like, I wonder if there's any booze still intact in the city.
19.
Okay.
Another 25.
Oof. Rolling. So as you're walking along the streets, but you're the first to pick up on it. Hear this slight chanting, singing, and then the rest of you hear it as more and more voices start singing, and it's a mournful melody, yet the lyrics seem to be full of hope, and it's an old folk song, a Pindarian folk song that's been sung for generations. And as people are finishing up for the day or heading home, to be joining in whoever started the song, you end up outside this huge venue with a sign with a ogre head, which seems to be falling over with crossed eyes, on the chopping block, and there are a bunch of purple cushions that lay on next to low tables, and a golden bar that seems to have these strange twisting vine kind of patterns painted upon it. Right of that is a large fighting pit where there's not anyone really in here at the moment. There's like a couple of people drinking and stuff, but you'd assume that lots of people have just gone straight to bed after a hard day's work. There is a dwarf with a huge, bushy brown beard behind the bar, just kind of leaning to one side. Oh, hello there! Welcome to the Decapitated Ogre.
Yeah, thank you.
Pretty nice establishment you have here.
Yes, I'm lucky it didn't get destroyed. It's brand new. We've been open a couple of weeks, but we've been doing all right in the fighting pits up until yesterday. But I hope you enjoy your stay. You are staying, I assume, and with like food and drinks too.
Yeah, that'd be great.
You know us well.
Brings back like 4 bowls of thick stew, places it on the table, on the bar, and mugs of ale for each of you. And whilst he's doing so, you hear, "Oh, this is the lad I was telling you about." And you see Morothai standing there with a big smile on her face, holding a glass of red wine. Don't worry, I've already paid for your rooms. I thought I'd do you that favor. I got here a little while ago.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
I'm gonna push that mug of ale back and. Do you have any good wine, please?
Oh, of course. Yes, I'll get you some now.
I'll take his
And
cup
it-
of ale.
Yeah, I start fighting you for it. No.
He brings a bottle of red over, places it on the side.
Maybe we should fight in the pits for it.
I'll chug mine first, and then I'll slam it down on the table. You're on.
Yep, do the same.
Cool. Drinks the hand, and Morothai cheers as well. And I'm just going to put a picture of her in the that for you guys. And there we go. She looks like this. So you see she's kind of half dragon, half Dendarian as she takes off her hood, and you see the draconic side of her left-hand side of her body, and the tail that kind of whips around from beneath her cloak. I've would you mind coming to sit at the table? I've got a proposition to make to you. Oh.
Suppose business first, huh?
Well,
Yeah.
you seem like good people, and maybe you'll believe me. Someone else does. Basically, I would kind of like to hire you to help me save the Mother of Dragons and this whole planet. You serve Elderon, you'll become Dragon Lords. Protect her from the enemies outside and within. She will truly embrace you in return. Go into the plains and learn of the race of devils. Head into the chilling wastes and confront the dark powers that hunger over our world. Then return to Elderon and take up your places as rulers. shield us against the demon's unnatural thirst. I fear that only you can protect us against the dangers I had foreseen. I see fire and bloodshed sweeping Elderon again and again. The colonies will burn and all that we hold dear will be cast upon the rocks and be for nothing. Swarms and hordes of demons will come. The only thing that's held them back this long is the Mother of Dragons, the legions of devils that are hell-bent on keeping chaos at bay. I will support your claims and be your financial backer for all foreseeable ventures and help guide your paths to success.
That is an interesting proposition.
I have foreseen it.
Well, I'm in. We get to fight stuff, right?
That's what it sounds like.
All right.
Powerful stuff, right?
Yes, to a degree, but you'd need to gain things before you take on these demons. I mean, I have this relic. It should guide you to the gates of chaos and will open up to you what is rumored to lay beyond. A temple dedicated to the old gods and a weapon of immense power that's been sealed within. This weapon was supposed to be forged by the breath of Tiamat. She pulls out a black dragon wormling skull that is wrapped in silver and gold wire. It's woven in intricate sorcerous patterns and hands it over to you guys. You must head north beyond Walloon Stanmore in the frozen wastes where the gates of chaos stand alone at the top of the world. The skull of Skirma will lead the way and will guide you when you need it most. Listen to its words well when it speaks, for it does not repeat itself. The greatest chance of success is I suggest you fly as far as you can without using the bridges. The skull has a powerful magical signature and will attract unwanted attention if you're not careful.
I like the sound of that.
Grot kind of scratches his head, looks over at Six, kind of over at the skull, kind of a worried look. Ready, but still unsure.
Six smiles at you reassuringly, puts her hand on one of your elbows. Like, don't worry, Grant. I'll come with you. So, it'll be okay. And as she does so, the Morotho smiles at you all with sincerity. I will do much as I can for you, but I can't come with you. It's a lot of young ones that I rescued, kind of needing homes, and I can't leave them do this. But as soon as I finished, I'll come and find you and help.
Now, you said we have to fly there.
You don't have to.
Oh, okay.
It's the greatest chance of success. You reaching the gates of chaos without losing the relic. Relic has
Right.
changed a lot of hands and seems to call out the bad things and bad people. I've had many people attack me specifically for it. I've just been trying to find the right people to use it.
I mean, I can fly. Do you know a way for the rest of these lot to fly?
I mean, I have a friend that I could ask. I could fly you there. But Or perhaps you guys don't have any magical ways of flying? Perhaps buy a magic carpet or a broom?
Carpet.
You guys got one of those?
I've got money to give to you if you need to get one.
I'm not overly fond of flying, but I will if I must.
Oh, it's not so bad.
I kind of agree with that one too.
Well, you could always go by land. It'd be a bit longer, but it'd be safer than using the bridges.
And it is.
So, just so you guys are aware, I will bring up the map in Albert of the Z world. There we go. So you guys are here, where it says you are here, and you are heading to above Arlenstonmar, which is the very north. So that is a month's worth of travel on foot, like maybe 6 or 7 months worth of travel, and about half that from flying. So you may want to discuss how you think is best to maneuver.
Oh, you know what they say? It's not about the destination, it's about the journey, right?
Ooh, that is a long distance.
Yes, it is.
I mean, you could always I don't know, you could maybe, if maybe you can, knows a magic user here, perhaps they could teleport you somewhere without using a bridge.
All right.
Or,
Is that how we got
What about
here?
a boat?
yeah?
What about a boat? Would a boat get us there faster?
To a degree.
We just-
you could-
Just have to get to the water, right? And then take a boat.
the water's just over there. You could easily get a boat. It would take maybe 3 months to get to the most northern point.
So you guys, that's not bad, right? 3 months?
Hmm.
Like the fact that you've been so used to instant travel, all of you, to go to wherever you want to go through the bridges. The thought of taking that kind of journey without the necessity of is an odd association. Like, what is this?
Maybe we gotta walk or ride a bike. We can't take a plane or a car.
Put a rollerblade all the way there.
I mean, if we have to fly, that's going to be the best option.
Yeah, there you go.
I don't know if I really care for being on the water, so
I do have something that could help, but you have to promise to give it back to me.
Okay.
Insight check.
I was gonna say, I don't know if I could do that.
When she says that, I'll give her a big old thumbs up and a smile.
Okay, excellent. And we'll hand a helmet to Grot. It has like the shape of like this, almost like a samurai helmet with like a kind of V in its center, and it has like the snake eating its own tail and a figure of 8 over the top of it. And this is a helmet of teleportation. Now, it is mine still, but you can use it for this mission, and then you can come back and give it back to me once you're done.
Right. So thanks for the helmet.
Always the
Hope you're
charm.
joking. Yes.
I mean, how's it gonna fit on the tree's head?
Oh, it'll fit to the wearer, but I mean, it doesn't have to have it. It just looks the most trustworthy.
Yeah, I could see that.
Yeah, Raylan shrugs her shoulders too.
I mean, why couldn't you trust a tree?
It's a joke.
They're pretty rooted.
Oh, brilliant.
I resisted the urge. They'll never leave.
Yep. I'm not gonna bark up that tree.
Jesus Christ, you guys.
Psychic damage time. Oh, amazing.
And exhaustion.
Yep.
I wish you all the best, and when in doubt, ask the Skull of Skirma for advice. There is a very strong black dragon spirit that was once a powerful sorceress trapped within the skull.
So do we literally just ask it?
I mean, yeah, other times it would just start talking. Doesn't always respond, but in great times of need, it's always responded to me. It's one of the most ancient of relics that I've possessed.
How big is the skull?
It's like a dragon wormling skull, so like about a foot by 2 foot kind of thing.
Okay.
Get it in like a leather bag side, and she can hand you over the leather bag if you don't have anything to put it in. So, think I'm going to head off to bed, but I believe in you, and so
And
does.
I believe in you.
I hope so.
And thank you. Thank you for everything.
No, thank you. You will save everyone.
Well, we'll see about that. I mean, what?
Have a little faith, and she'll stretch and yawn. Oh, I don't mind. I'm gonna definitely sleep well tonight.
I just starts
Okay.
yawning. Oh no.
I try and hold it back.
Gods. Guess it has been a long day.
Indeed.
Yes, it has.
Well, you, the Giant Slayer, perhaps you just ought to have the drink. We don't need to fight over it.
Haha. I win. And I'll slam it down.
Broth spilling everywhere.
That's what we can call you from now on. Rao, the Giant Slayer.
Nice. So,
Speaking of which, I'm still covered in its like blood and stuff, aren't I?
sure. Yeah. All of the viscera and ichor poured down upon you. Sure, you kind of wear it like a badge of honor, don't you?
It pretty much. Probably smell a little bit, but I don't really care.
A lot of it. Yeah. So, you guys find that you have like it's one room, but well, it's like an apartment type room. You're like on the top floor with several large sleeping areas with large cushions and pillows, and a kind of a heated pool of water with soaps and sweet-smelling unguents, and a kind of VIP treatment. Like I think for most of you wouldn't have seen money quite like this in the extravagance that is applied to your stay here.
Yeah, Rallian hasn't really seen that, and it kind of makes her a little uncomfortable. But she'll take it.
Right. As you're kind of feeling a little bit nervous, you do spot that there is a table laden with all types of cheeses, meats, breads, pickles, the works when it comes to just sandwich and finger food.
If there's a drumstick, I'm gonna take it and eat it.
For sure. In varying sizes.
Biggest.
Hey, don't eat all the drumsticks.
Get them before they're gone.
Yep. Starts wolfing them down.
I'll just like take a chair and prop it like up against the like alongside a wall and kind of like kick my feet up on a table or something, and I'm just gonna relax there.
Cool.
Midas is gonna get done eating and be like, first dibs on the pool bath thing, and runs upstairs.
Nice. So, as you guys prepare and get ready to rest, there is like some soothing kind of music that starts playing throughout the apartment. Like this kind of like tribal drumming goes along with it. And you can mark off long rests. Morning comes and the sunlight kind of breaks through the apartment windows as you guys refreshed, cleaned if you wish, and probably a little bit hungover after the hard day's work. You have the Skull of Skirma, the Helm of Teleportation. How do you wish to proceed?
Midas comes down and it is the shiniest his scales have ever looked.
You look quite illuminated this morning.
Oh, yes, thank you. It's an amazing bath.
Definitely good to clean up after all that mess.
Yeah, yeah.
Rallian will come down still covered in dried blood and whatever. Well, I'm ready to get on with this date.
You want to take a bath first?
Why?
It's really nice. Nothing. Just I say it is really nice.
Thank you. I know it's, kill the giant thing. Nothing better than just bathing in it.
Yeah, yeah.
Yep.
And yeah, good job on doing that.
Thank you. Should we? Who's gonna use the helmet?
And where are you teleporting to?
Yeah.
Or should we save it?
Save it.
I don't know.
If you guys, there are permanent teleportation circles in most of the cities. So, if there are any that you know that you've been to, or any that you think you might have been to, and you want to roll for it, and go to one of those, then let me know. Definitely means that you'd get there. Or if you want to off-piste it and see what happens, then I'm cool with that too.
Well, I'm sure I know where Dracora Oblons is. That's probably about it.
That's not going to be much use to you.
Same with Astra, for me.
Well, Astra is pretty good because Astra would be the most northern place that you can get to, then head further north.
say, yeah, because Grog Oblong here.
Yeah. Sorry. And I mean, Wyland Stunmar is kind of where you want to go to, but I don't think any of you would have really had any reason to go there at the moment.
Sounds like Astra is our best option.
Okay.
Okay.
Tapenade, would you have anything from your home? Like a personal memento or something like it's definitely from home.
Yes. Yes, I would.
Okay, what would that thing be?
It would be thrown on the spot real quick. It would be a crap. I can't pull anything out of my head right now.
Your holy symbol?
Yes, my holy symbol would be from my temple.
Okay, cool. Perfect. So, obviously you guys know teleportation stuff, so you would know that if you wore the helm and had held this in your hand as you went, then it would give you a much higher chance of success than if someone else did it that didn't know the place.
Okay, that's helpful.
And
Are we ready to try to go to Astra now?
Do we have anything left here that we want to do before we leave, I guess?
I mean, there's a city there, I guess. If we need anything, we can get it when we're there.
True. I'll tighten up my belts and stuff, making sure that everything is secured to me. And I'll kind of like just sit there with my eyes closed, just like, all right, let's get this over with.
nice.
To make this more interesting, I will, as the helm was given to me, and I was just sitting there listening, I will slowly put it on Raelian's head, still holding on to it as I am the gatekeeper of this helmet currently.
Don't put it on my head. I don't want it.
Am I getting two people mixed up? Who's from Astra?
Yes. But I like it. It's just funny. It's Tapenade.
Shit, my bad.
These things happen.
I'll put it on Tapenade's head, not Raelian's head. Grasping it firmly and waiting for something to happen.
Guys hold hands and kind of like a big group hug, really, more than anything else. And the stomachs lurch. You fly through this grey void space and appear within Astra. Golden light shimmering and creating these dancing beams. The moment you see the rooftops and the shifting form of this city of flight, you've realized that you are within the central district of Astra, and see the revolving buildings just moving and shifting and looking magnificent in the sunlight. Where would you like to head to?
When we get there, I just shake the goo off my hand that got on there from holding hands with Ralph.
And I like prop myself up against the wall, just like controlling my breathing. Oh man,
Well, that wasn't so bad.
it was terrible.
Get used to it.
Yeah. It's like doing a deep dive when you're flying.
I wouldn't know about that.
And now you do.
Yes. So looking at the map, I believe we're gonna have to travel through that northern tundra to get to where we need to be. We might want to prepare a few items to be take that kind of trip.
Maybe we can take a boat across the water.
For a flying dragon, you sure like to take boats a lot. It sounds like.
I mean, I am a fire dragon. I don't do too well in the cold.
I understand. Even though Astra's the city of flying, they really like flying here. I'm really not too partial to it. Tamara being the a flightless dragon and all, I don't quite agree with the rest of the city thinking that flying is the greatest of things.
He says
I
that-
think it's pretty fun.
As you said, that there's loads of rooms and carpets and magic boots and people with these magical wings and actual wings above you in all directions.
Look at them go. See? They're having fun.
The looks in their faces is more like anyone sitting in traffic in a city. Like, unimpressed.
Yep. We do this every day. It's nothing special.
At 5 p.m. rush hour traffic.
Yeah. Get your broom out of my way.
Although, for a boat, do any of us have the funds to get a boat?
No, I'm poor.
You were all, I didn't actually say this, but you would all have been given 1,000 gold each by Morathai.
That's gold. You know what to do with all that.
She did say that she would fund our, try to fund a lot of our needs.
True.
Well, I guess what you'll all need is a flying carpet or something, right? Or a boat.
If we must fly, then we must.
You don't have to. You can
No,
go walking through the snow if you'd like.
Perhaps we should ask this skull. She said we could ask it thing.
I don't know. Seems weird to talk to a skull.
I'll talk to
I
the skull.
imagine no different than talking to a deity.
Worth a shot.
Yeah, I say, may as well try it, right? Is any of us in particular carrying the skull?
So who's asking the question? Whoever's asking the question has to hold the skull.
Okay, what question are we gonna ask it? Like, how should we travel, or
Yeah, potentially. What's our best route?
I don't think it really cares the way we travel. I mean, it's just a skull, right?
best route, the safest route?
Well, we know flying's the safest.
Maybe for you.
What is safe? More people get in an accident on a broom than they do flying through the air. I don't know. Riding their animals?
I think you said it right the first time. Maybe. I don't know.
Maybe. I don't know.
All right. I'll take the skull and just kind of hold it out in front of me as if I'm like looking at it, and it's looking back at me. And I'll just kind of quizzically look and say, "What is the best route to take to get to the?" Hold on, what is it called? The Gates of Chaos.
Its eyes glow this deep, sickly purple, and this swirling kind of geometric patterns of silver and gold start to shift and coil, and you hear it say, "When snow and thunder collide, a victory awaken, a destruction of power."
So, does that mean a boat?
When snow and thunder collide.
I'll put it into the chat for you.
Thank you. I was like writing it down as quick as I could.
Yeah, like I'll always write it down.
Is that an avalanche? Alright, where do you think we can pick up an avalanche around here?
It's like maybe in the frozen wastes.
I think it's telling us to go to walk rather than boat.
I mean, I don't know.
And when it starts talking, Midas takes a step back away from it.
I'm gonna put it back in the bag because I just don't want to hold on to it anymore.
Okay, cool.
Oh, alright. Snow it is, I guess.
I mean, I guess we could always fly over the snow.
Or we could get like a big sled for you all and I could just pull it by flying. I don't know.
That would work.
BK, roll me a history check with advantage.
Alrighty. Net Net 20 with a -1, so 19.
Okay, cool. You as he says that, you remember there are these huge kind of parachutes that you like big kites basically that you can have multiple people attached to, be pulled behind a flying vehicle or dragon or pack of flying creatures.
Sounds like parasailing.
And you kind of, is what you remember as well as you see a few being pulled around by some of the kind of taxis that go around.
Well, here they have these kind of like a flying carriage that we could hop into, and Great Midas here could pull us where we need to go.
All right, let's go looking for one of those.
Yeah. I could just go right over the ocean doing that, right? Not even go near the snow and ice. Cold.
It's kind of where you have to go.
I'm sure I could beat my wings for like 4 days in a row. Just non-stop, no rest.
Definitely try to stay closer to the shore and
Yeah.
not die needlessly out over the ocean and lose this relic to the depth.
Yeah. Sounds good. Maybe I can get some sort of coat made for me so I can last a little longer out in the snow.
See if they have something like that.
Yeah. Sure they serve dragons, right?
Of course.
Well, point away. Let's go find out.
Be on our way. I believe it's off this direction.
Cool. Yeah, you find shops that you need to go for. So, turn this into a bit of a shopping episode, or do we just list the stuff that you guys want to grab now and then go from there? I don't mind either way.
Oh, I just want to grab that real quick. That's it.
Yeah, I'd say maybe I might want to grab a few potions, but
So might I suggest at least one of you, maybe more, has a cube of warmth.
I was just gonna say,
Yeah,
can I get a ring of warmth?
that too. Yeah. Cool. So
Yes. Ring of warmth would be great.
cool. So ring of warmths are 500 gold each. Those of you that want one. There is a cube of warmth, I think, as well, which is like a 15-foot radius.
I'll grab a ring of warmth as well.
Okay. Sorry, what was the other thing you were going to get as well, Midas?
Just a fur coat for the
Yeah, cool.
gold.
Yeah, for a single gold, you can get like full furred up. A nice little hat and everything.
Yeah.
for the kind of air carriage. It's like a kind of box with a large height on top of it. It's filled with air. That's going to cost you 425.
I'll pay for that.
Cool. It can hold up to 6 people without any bad effects.
If I wanted a potion of greater healing, how much would that cost me?
So 150. Sorry, 125. 125.
Okay. So I'll probably get a. Yeah, I'll probably get a ring of warmth and then like 2 potion of greater healings.
Cool.
This is where your story begins. I'm sorry I won't be here to see
Yeah,
it,
that's good.
but I don't want you to be sad that I'm gone. I want you to be amazed that any of us ever had a chance to be heroes.
And how much would that carriage thing cost?
It was 425. I think I said.
I can buy it if you guys want. Doesn't matter to me.
Rampinaid already paid for it.
Oh, you're a paper. Okay, cool.
Yes.
Oh. Anybody else want anything else before you start heading northward?
I do have a question. I'm not real familiar with Paladin and their equipment set, but is there anything that helps? Kind of like with the clerics, they got the amulet of devout that helps improve things. Do Paladins have anything like that?
Can you not use Amulet of Devout as well? Is it just
I
the
have no
clerics?
idea.
I
I
don't
wasn't sure if
know.
that was a cleric thing.
It might be. To be honest, I'm not entirely sure. I don't really play Paladins, but I'll have a look for you right now.
Cleric or paladin?
There we go. What I thought. But yes, there is.
Okay. I think I would like to have one of those, if we can.
Yeah, of course. I think they're, let's say 400 for the +1.
Well,
And if
never
you
mind
don't have
then.
enough, I can buy it for you.
Okay. I didn't have enough, so thank you.
No worries. You bought the carriage. Right, I'm ready when y'all are.
I'm ready.
I am ready now.
Nice.
For some reason, I can't find that amulet. Inventory options. But other than that, I'm ready.
Uh-oh. There goes Asmo. Oh, there he is.
I enabled content sharing if you want to check again.
No. So nothing for me.
Maybe you need a refresh.
Yes, that did it. Thank you.
Yep.
Asmo, if you're trying to talk to us, we can't hear you.
Yeah.
Please stand by as we experience technical difficulties. This stream brought to you by Random Potions. Walk into them, roll a d100, and see what happens.
Yes. Oh yeah, I got the deck of many spirits on this character. Should I pull a card now that we're just in the middle of the city?
Gotta bring chaos one way or another, right?
Right?
I don't think I would like that in my hometown. But thank you.
I mean, one of the good things is we just get a bottle of booze. So,
And we can put it in my bag of colding.
yep. Or I could gain or lose a level. That'll be fun.
Yeah.
Nothing can go wrong with that.
Maybe we'll do that out in the snow.
Sounds like that'd be some fun.
Yep. Be flying in a winter wonderland.
At least you won't have to worry about drawing a card that grants you a wish.
All right. Well, can you switch it to the BRB screen?
Yep, I think
Or
that's
is
what
it
I'm gonna
on
do.
Asmo's?
No, it's on mine. So I'll switch it to the BRB. And I guess everybody can grab something to eat, drink, or whatever.
Okay.
Hello, everybody watching the stream. Seems our DM is having some technical difficulties, so we are going to end the stream for now. If things get back up and running, then we get a notification, we'll start it back up. Otherwise, we will see you next week for sure. Hopefully, this short stream was enough to blow you away, and we will see you again.